What is up, YouTube? This is He Got Kicks coming at y'all today with a different kind of video. I don't have a review or anything for you guys. My how to cop videos usually do really well. I usually get a lot of DMs telling me thank you, you know, your info definitely helped us out, definitely helped us cop it. So I'm gonna do a how to cop video. I'm probably gonna be doing a few coming up because, you know, there's some really dope shoes coming out, especially this week. The first one we're gonna be going over today is the Blue Chill or UNC patent leather Air Jordan 1s. So I'm gonna go ahead, get into it, you know, that way you guys can definitely, you know, try to figure out how you're going to get them and how you're gonna go about it using my info. So number one, I would get a check-in code and go make sure I'm a Platinum VIP member at either Foot Action, Champs, or Foot Locker. And actually, I'm gonna throw up Foot Locker's location map to where it's going to be launching every shoe that's going to be launching and the locations of all of that. Now, the one thing that I want everybody to realize with this map is just because, you know, there's quite a few stores from what I'm looking at, it's kind of scarce. It looks like it's, man, honestly, looks like it's more on the East Coast and in the South region, Southeast region, everything like that. Don't think that just because that store is getting them, they are getting a large quantity of them. Just because they're getting them, they may only get one size run. Now, if you're in a bigger city like Chicago, stuff like that, they're going to get quite a few. But don't get caught up in saying, oh, well, you know, there's plenty of stores getting them. It's, you know, it's not the case. Not the case. It could be really hard to get them. And another thing that's going to make these hard for a lot of people is it's a women's only shoe. So with it being women's only, you have to think, if you're a man going after this shoe, you have to realize that you must go a size and a half down. So like me, they're not coming out in a 12 and a half. Not going to happen. So I must go with a 12, which will be a 10 and a half. Or a 13, that will be an 11 and a half, which would be way too big for me. But on Foot Locker, from what I have seen on there, it goes all the way up to a 14. A 14 is actually a 12 and a half. So for some of you guys that don't ever get a 12 and a half, this might actually be your chance to get one. Because, you know, I know it sounds bad. I'm helping dudes, you know, cop a women's shoe, but I don't know that many women that wear a size 14 in women's, or 13 or 12. So if you are a big-footed woman, I'm sorry if this makes you mad, but at all costs, I'm gonna get them. I can tell you that. So that's one thing I would do. So like I said, I'm gonna throw that up there. Make sure you get your head starts. If you're a Platinum VIP, you already start off with 9 minutes. But with these, I would not take any risk. I would go to the store. There's actually a Twitter account that has check-in codes. It's called FTL check-ins. I would go there, check that out, see if the check-in codes work, because, you know, they do change them out from time to time. Do that so you can get a 10-minute head start. Because honestly, that 10-minute head start, like I've said in all my how to cop videos before, 10-minute head start skyrockets your chances of winning. 9-minute head start, there's a lot of Platinum VIP minutes out there, a lot. So that it's, you know, you're just in the middle of the pack right there. If you got a 6-minute, it's gonna be hard. I've won stuff on 6-minute, but it's gonna be hard. That's the main thing. Then also you have other places, like you have the sneakers app, which you better be quick. And for me, I bought the, what was it, the single day 4s on the sneakers app. That's a women's shoe. I actually had to change my size to a 12. And like, so you better be quick with changing your size, because especially with these, the single day 4s didn't sell out like that. These are gonna go, especially with it coming out on Valentine's Day, February 14th. With it doing that, I would definitely not take any chances. You're gonna have eBay, you're gonna have all your online raffles like social statuses and SNS and stuff like that. I would put in, if you really want this sneaker, I would put in everywhere I had a chance to put in at. You cannot have too many chances on this sneaker, or any sneaker that you really want, really. That's the main thing. But also, if you have a friend that's going up to the mall, just be like, hey, here's my login info for my Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, whatever. Can you get me a check-in real quick? I'm stuck at work or something like that. If you cannot make it there, I'm telling you, it is ideal to get that 10-minute head start. Like mine right now, I have a 9-minute. I'm going to get a 10-minute coming up. And it looks like there's only 2 stores in my area getting them for Foot Locker. You still have, at this moment in time, you have 3 days, 17 hours, and 2 minutes to get your pair. Now remember, it's women's, so put in, if like I'm a 10.5, put in for a 12, because it's a women's shoe. And also you have your Hibbett app. Hibbett's is doing their raffle. I'm going to tell you whenever you have till on that. You have until Wednesday, February 13th at 11 a.m. That's how long that raffle is open. Now, not all Hibbett's going to get them, but there's one in my area getting them. Also, you got to check Foot Action and Champs, see if they are getting them, which there's no reason for me to check. I'm not a Platinum VIP at Foot Action or Champs. Close at Champs, but whatever. Do not take any chances. Absolutely 100% do as much as you can. If you put in the footwork, I'm not going to guarantee you the shoe, but if you put in the footwork, you can almost get any shoe you want. You just have to put in the work to get it and the effort to get it. So that's the main thing right there. Again, it kind of sucks because it is a woman's shoe, but for me, if size 12, I don't know that many women that wear that. And actually, it's going to be kind of like a flip-flop because the money sizes are my size now. The money sizes are my size. Normally, I can get my size for cheap on StockX normally. Because for men, the money sizes are like 8 to 9.5. Here, 12, 13, 14, even 11 and stuff like that will still be a money size. So that's going to be a little different. But, oh well. I really hope that this info has helped you in some way. Again, if you're going to try online, you have Eastbay. Eastbay's doing it. There might be Foot Locker maybe doing some online too. Finish Line maybe. I haven't seen... They're not coming up with Finish Line on the raffles. So that's the thing with me. It's really messing me up not seeing them do a raffle for the UNCs. But they're doing a raffle for the Turbo Green. So that's a little different. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we will see. Hopefully they don't do a first come first serve on it, but whatever. But yep, I really hope that this info has helped you in some way. I hope that you all get the sneakers that you want. Hope that you actually get them. That way it makes me feel better to help you all get sneakers that you really want and enjoy and rock. So that being said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell that we get all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers. Hit that like button. We are on the race to 20K by the end of 2019, so go ahead. It only takes 2 seconds to do it. So let's go ahead and let's get at it. Peace out, you guys.